Okay, so sad news in Canada. If you're watching from Canada, then you'll probably know this story already since it's pretty big here. Uh, 6 people were just destroyed. We'll say they were unalived. I think it's about 3-4 days ago in Ottawa, so the capital of Canada. If you're not watching, this is a pretty disgusting story. This is from the CBC. That's our equivalent of your garbage news. Down in the States, such maybe a CNN or an NBC, that kind of thing. CBC is just, they're whatever. They're our propaganda arm, we'll say. So here it is. So 6 dead, including 4 children in Ottawa mass killing. 6 people, including a mother, her 4 young children, and a family acquaintance were killed inside a townhouse in the South Ottawa suburb of Barrhaven late Wednesday night. During a media briefing Thursday afternoon, Ottawa Police Chief Eric Stubbs said there were initially 2 calls to 911 around 10:52 p.m. local time Wednesday. He said first responders arrived within minutes to the home on Berrigan Drive near Palomado Drive, a residential area close to 2 schools. Police have identified 5 of the victims as a family of newcomers to Canada from Sri Lanka. 35-year-old mother. These names are very hard to read, so I'm not going to bother. Doesn't matter anyway, realistically. So 35-year-old mother, and then a friend, and his name's huge. That's the 2 adults. Then there was a 7-year-old son, 4-year-old daughter, 3-year-old daughter, and a 2-month-old daughter. Disgusting. That's Police said Akenyaki's husband, that's the victim's husband, was injured and is currently in hospital in stable condition. He's since been identified as blah, blah, blah. Another man, 40-year-old, blah, 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 blah. Those don't even look like names to me, was also killed. So Fabio de Zoisa, 19, is charged with 6 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Police said he's a Sri Lankan national who is believed to be in Canada as a student. On Thursday evening, Algonquin College President Claude Brule released a statement confirming de Zoisa was a student at the college and that it appears his last semester of attendance was winter 2023. So he's not even going to school. He made his first court appearance late Thursday afternoon. De Souza spoke little, stating his name and birthday before sitting down. He was ordered not to contact 5 people, one of whom is the victim that was stabbed and didn't die. De Zoisa's next court appearance is scheduled for March 14th. Police said De Zoisa is also an acquaintance of the family and was living in the same home at the time of the killings. He was arrested at the scene about 15 kilometers south of Ottawa's downtown core. Chief Stubbs said the family's youngest daughter was born in Canada and suggested the family members had arrived at different times. He said Ottawa police had never dealt with either the suspect or the family and had never been called to that address before Wednesday night. This is pretty disgusting all around when you think about it. Obviously, Canada would have a reputation worldwide of being a safe place to go to live. If you're coming from Sri Lanka, I don't know Sri Lanka very well. I don't know really anything about it. But I'm guessing that if you're coming from Sri Lanka to Canada, you're coming for maybe a better life in a way of, being able to sustain yourself better, maybe safer, that kind of thing. And you come and you're a victim of this by none other than another Sri Lankan individual, which is so bizarre to me. There's no real reason yet as to why, like what the motive of this idiot was, but I'm sure it'll come out, eventually. But anytime you're gonna kill kids, you got to be a disgusting individual. I'm not gonna read any more of that article because honestly, it's just making me want to hurt myself. Oh, just anytime I hear about kids dying, especially a 2-month-old, like, come on, what was that? What was the point of that? What was the point of any of it, realistically? But when an adult kills an adult, okay. I mean, I don't agree with it, obviously, but at least you can. There's some reason. I'm guessing when you kill a kid, especially to kill a 2-month-old. What was the 2-month-old doing? Just crying, maybe? Is that what made you kill it? Disgusting stuff, especially in Canada. I'm very sad to read this or to say this whole thing, and I'm just disappointed that it came out of Canada. This is something you'd hope to hear out of somewhere else, especially for me. This is 4.5 hours away from me. So, disgusting stuff.